What is going on, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another review video. Hoping to start this review series again, hopefully. We're going to be going over to Dany's house because we are going to be reviewing his Z06 Corvette. You guys have seen the Z06 Corvette when he first bought it. I believe it's an 06. I do think it's an 06 if I'm not wrong. Very low miles, less than 40,000 miles. We're going to be doing a review video because Dany has gone in some good mods, some good power outer mods. And your boy took off the beer for the review. No, I'm just kidding. I took off the beer so it could grow back fuller and stronger. We're going to try to leave it a little bit longer this time. So I had to sacrifice the old one for the new one to come in. But anyways, we're going to be going over there. We're going to be doing a full review on Dany's Corvette. He's got a lot of power outer that he added on the car. And it's amazing. And it sounds amazing. So let's get the video started. Remember to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button if you like what you're watching. Let's go. Tell me that wasn't nasty, Dany. That thing don't hook, no?
We upgraded the engine and now I think we need some tires, right?
What gear was that? Oh, we got a car passing by. What gear was that?
That was like a rolling second gear.
Rolling second
Super low.
gear? Super low,
Nothing
right?
crazy.
That's insane, dude. So the car hasn't gone in any exterior modifications? No. Not yet. Because
We're actually in the hunt for some wheels.
yeah.
Some forged wheels, you know.
What did you do on it? What engine work did you do on it?
So the LS7 suffers from the valve issue from the factory, is a defect that they came with. So just to be safe, I had the shop do a full heads and cam build, brand new top end. So we put in stainless steel exhaust valves, upgraded valve train, and a stage 3 cam. So
What brand cam?
I believe it was BTR, Brian Tooley Racing.
Brian Tooley Racing. The car was dyno?
Yeah, just short of 600 horsepower.
Just short of 600, right?
Yeah, and Jeremy at Faster Proms did all the work, you know.
Shout out
phenomenal.
to Jeremy. Amazing.
Great guy to deal with.
Fast turnaround too, right?
Absolutely.
Amazing. So they do everything in there. So they did the job and then they dynoed it and tuned it for
Yeah,
you.
he does everything all in house. He's like one of the best tuners around. No issues. And they told me, hey, drop it off this date, and I'll have it done for you in a couple weeks. That's it.
And the guy came through with his word.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. So it is still as clean as it is because we all know that Dany maintains the cars very clean. But we're here at our local recording place now that we've upgraded from Doral to a local bus stop. And the car just looks amazing. Those Z06s this year just have a single look to it that just screams out like originality. Corvette. It's timeless. What do you think about the new Corvette? What's your true opinion on that true Corvette?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big fan. I hope in the future to be able to purchase one
Really?
myself.
A Z06?
A Z06.
So you like the whole engine in the back and
I do. I like it. I like the sound. I like it's so different, you know?
Yeah.
It's like you have the possibility of buying an American-made Ferrari pretty much.
pretty much.
Right?
That's kind of what it is. It definitely looks a lot like a Ferrari.
It's different, I'll tell you that. It's different, you know. The driving characteristics are completely different. But I think it's a monster car. Just like this one. This one, when it came out,
it's a monster car.
was a big deal, you know?
What was this car pushing when it came out?
I think they came with 505 horsepower from the factory.
505. That's amazing. So, and right now we're just short
just
of 600.
yeah.
Because obviously we have to understand that the car makes less to the wheels once it puts on the dyno.
Yeah.
So to the wheels, you're probably like at 450, somewhere in that range.
From the factory.
From the factory.
Yeah, but this car makes 6.
Under
almost
6.
Under 6 to the wheels now.
To the wheels now.
So crank horsepower is it's up there.
You're still running it on 93, right?
Yeah, 93 pump. Yeah. I didn't do the A85 flex fuel setup yet. You know, maybe in the future.
Would you gain any horsepower out of that?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's still a ton of power. I kept the stock intake manifold as well because I wanted everything as
stuck at the engine,
drivable as possible.
Right.
You know, I didn't want to sacrifice any drivability. So
I gotta say, this car looks amazing, guys. This is obviously exterior is very stock. There's nothing to it other than Dany has just a clear wrap in the front for all the dings from the rocks in the road. So
PPF.
EPF. So we have a K&N filter, which is the stock one, the stock one that came with the car, not upgraded, of course.
Yeah, I bought the car with that, so Jeremy was like, "Hey, that's okay to use."
That's perfect.
You know.
So you kept the stock intake manifold, but upgraded headers.
2-inch long tubes. We did the ceramic wires for the heat, just in case if anything touches, it doesn't burn through. Full ported and milled heads, upgraded valve train.
Ported throttle body too, he told you?
Ported throttle body and a ported intake manifold. So
nice.
It made good numbers, man. I'm very
so what would be some of the things that you could do to this after? So like if you want to squeeze more power out of this.
If you want to squeeze, they do make an aftermarket intake manifold.
Gotcha.
Atomic or fast is what people are using, and
what is that, like an extra what?
I would say maybe another 10-12 horsepower.
Nice.
On top.
So you could do another intake manifold, do A85 if you want to do.
85, yeah. You'll be in the mid.
Yeah.
Low to mid 600s.
Yeah. At this point, then you would either after that just go either supercharge or boost.
Yeah.
Or you know, blower on it, or build the bottom end. Yeah. What are these pistons and blocks? What can they hold? Do you have any knowledge on that? Like what's the holding power on it? Like,
I'm not really sure. I mean, they come with titanium rods, so it's kind of like an NA max effort car from Chevy.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure about the boost levels that it'll hold, but I know NA. I've seen a couple guys like 700s, 800 horsepower NA. So,
yeah. Well, if anybody is a Corvette enthusiast that could tell us in the comments how much this stock bottom end can hold, that would be great. But the car sounds amazing. I love that new chop is just and you could definitely make it louder. There's some things you could do to make it louder.
Oh yeah, we're still running the MPP stock mufflers, so
gotcha.
I got the mild to wild switch. I could close it down, you know, if you do want to make it quiet. So
and when it closed down, you can't even hear it.
Yeah.
Well, that's insane. So it right now has the headers all the way down.
Yeah.
Exhaust all the way to
X-pipe.
To X-pipe.
To the MPP mufflers. So.
Gotcha. And the MPP mufflers is what you kept.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. That is.
They do make another mod where they open up the actual muffler and the tubing in there is perforated, so they weld like a metal
straight pipe.
metal pipe onto it, and they make it like solid, so it'll be a little bit louder.
Sounds insane.
Yeah.
But I feel that sometimes that might be even just a little bit too much for some drivability. So let's hear it with the valves closed and then the valves open.
Okay.
All right, boys. So as you guys can see, this is the valves closed. You can still hear a little bit of a very mild shock. Dany did get the upgraded where you can open the valves through the
mild to wild switch.
Yeah.
So like this is nice because like let's say you go out to dinner with your girl and you want to come back, you know, you want to come back nice and quiet to the crib.
You're having a good talk in the car. You don't want that
you got the AC
crazy talk. Yeah.
You know? And
it just sounds perfect. And if we open it, go ahead and open it.
And you let the bald eagles out.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Let them roam free.
Woo. That sounds way different. So funny enough, I'm not against any electrical car or any of that stuff, but to me, this is the way to go. This should never die, and electrical cars should never take over and be something that has to be pushed down everyone's throat. But funny fact is, we're here with a V8 solid power American muscle, and we have 4 cars being charged right there, including the Mustang E, the what does he call that? The Mach E, whatever that is. Yeah, the Mach E right there. So I'm a Mustang guy. I'm an American muscle guy. I love everything. This is amazing. But this this is garbage, and I'm not gonna say anything about that. But
I don't think that's the future. Man.
You know, you want to do Tesla, you want to save a little bit on gas. Yeah, you're gonna save a little bit on gas, but you know, Chevy's sacrificing the Camaro now.
Yeah.
The Camaro's done.
I think that's a big mistake, honestly, from GM.
Chevy's sacrificing the Camaro. The Camaro's done.
Yeah.
And they say it will be coming back, but in an electrical form, which is horrible.
I'm not crazy about that.
No. I wouldn't even do a review on that. Put it this way on this channel.
Yeah.
But so did the Challenger and the Charger. Challenger and Charger are gone. Challenger is now coming back with the Daytona, which is another electrical one, and then they added the sound of the V8 to the car. That is stupid.
Kind of weird, right?
That is dumb.
Adding, like a muffler with a speaker on.
With a speaker on. That is retarded. But then again, we know where that's coming from, and I'm a big hardcore believer that these are the way to go, these V8s. If we could be back in the 70s and 80s where these cars were making a lot of power, this would be a different world, you know. But the one that remains are now the Corvette and the Mustang. So kudos to those companies who are still keeping that alive, you know. But we have 4 cars right there being charged. We have like 2 Teslas, a Tesla over here. We have the Mach-E and another Mach-E over there. So 2 Teslas and a Mach-E. And this is it. You know, this is what is coming to right now. All right, Dany. So overall, you've been owning the Corvette for how long now?
I think we're like about maybe 6-7 months.
6-7 months in it. And how you been enjoying the experience?
I love it.
We've come from the JDM world.
Yeah.
You've rode bike for many times.
Yeah.
You've done 200 miles per hour on a bike.
Yeah.
What's your top speed on a bike?
Well, on motor it was like in the 210, 211 mile an hour, and on spray we were way into the teens. So
Jesus,
it was nice, but this is a whole other world for me, man. This is to me this was like the pinnacle of GM when they really like went out there and they were like, hey, we're gonna go after the European guys. You know what I'm saying?
66, Z06,
Rolex 24, all that stuff. They were kicking ass out there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you have a good story. What Corvette did you? Not Corvette. What Porsche did you ran when you were bone stock?
We ran one of our good buddies, Jose. He has a 991.2 and turbocharged, and we ran him and
you mopped him.
Yeah, we left him in the dust. I was like, wow, this car does its stock, you know.
Yeah.
So
for half the price.
Absolutely.
Hey, Jose, not hating on you, but you got mopped by a C06, C6 C06.
Yep.
Just like when I mopped him with my EK and the BMW, remember?
Listen, they say there's no replacement for displacement. Right?
Nah, but Jose's a good buddy.
Yeah, he's a good friend.
He just lost 2 races to 2 of his friends.
And now with this head and cam package, he's gonna need maybe like a 911 turbo. Maybe?
Probably. You think he's committed to doing that?
I don't know, man. Let's see. Hopefully,
well,
he's on a good start, right?
Yeah. Well, Jose, if you do get it, you know me. We'll film it. We'll put it on YouTube, and you can run it. But overall, Dany. So then now, after getting these heads and cams, how do you feel? Like we have so many V8s running around here. We have another Mustang over there. After having these heads and cams, like how do you feel more now? Like, do you enjoy the car more?
Absolutely. I feel more comfortable, right?
Well, the whole engine thing.
Having that kind of like get out of your head, because the problem is when the valve drops in the LS7, it's catastrophic.
It's done for.
Yeah. So you don't even block.
And what's crazy is GM never did a recall on that, because if not, they would have to build. They would have to fix every CO6 on the road.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I don't think they ever even took
liability
for that. So.
Yeah. Well, you do this, and this is you sleep now comfortable knowing that your car is not gonna go through that problem.
And I do want to set the car up for the track, so we want to do like performance driving days on Homestead and maybe some Sebring days.
Yeah.
So that's mainly what I wanted it for, because we're gonna be high revs for a long time.
If somebody calls you out, would you give them a shot?
Oh, absolutely. Maybe we'll get like a little drag pack too.
Yeah,
for
we
the
could do that. We could do that. We could definitely.
Clearly, we're gonna need it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is.
You're definitely excited for how little. What do you think your exterior mods will be in the near future? What do you think is gonna happen?
Definitely a set of forged wheels. We want some nice forged wheels with some.
Are you lowering the car or no?
We're gonna lower the car.
Just a little bit, maybe about an inch.
Just a little bit, not too much, because we do need to leave it a little bit higher for the track, so we don't bottom the car out or scrape anything.
Yeah.
The forged wheels. I do definitely want to put the carbon fiber skirts and front splitter.
Right.
From the 01. That's a Corvette C6 like mandatory mod. And then maybe do like a rear diffuser, like a carbon rear diffuser.
Yeah,
you know?
Carbon rear diffuser would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be real nice. Some
So
forged wheels.
For exterior mods.
Yeah,
the car's nice from the factory. You don't really.
No, there's not much you want to do to a Corvette. You don't want to touch the back end. Maybe a diffuser. That's about it.
Yeah.
You don't want to put no wing or none of that stuff. None of that.
Yep.
You know, the car's super nice as it is.
Absolutely.
You know, hopefully down the line in a near future video, I do have something coming. So maybe we and Dany, we could do a little
we gotta
test.
keep that secret.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna be very pleased when they see that.
They're gonna be very pleased, you know. And I've kept saying it in a few videos, and people don't really get the hint. But when they see it, they're gonna be surprised. But
Hobby's working on it. He's got something nice coming.
we'll definitely do a test hit, and we'll get some filming going on. You know, so I'm gonna get you some B-rolls, and then we're just gonna end the video. All right, boys, so we're pretty much done with the video. Just a small little review of Dany's car. There's definitely more to come, and I definitely encourage you to stay tuned to the channel as more things are coming. Dany's a happy camper with what he's done with the car, and we're going to be definitely seeing this car a lot more in the channel. They'll start going out more to meets and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, awesome. So anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.